What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today you're going to be watching some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. It's been, I don't know, 2-3 weeks since I last played, so for anybody who's getting at me in the comment section, I basically just I played a lot when the new season dropped, just getting gameplays on like Showdown and stuff like that, and now I'm just kind of sitting on it. So I have, between this and X-Defiant gameplay, I shouldn't need to play too much more COD until the next game. I mean, like, maybe some here and there, but yeah, honestly, realistically, hopefully not too much more, because like I said, this game is boring. Okay, like I said in my last video, this game is boring, this game is dull. There's no heart and soul into this game. It really feels like they just put everything into like an AI machine and we're just like, okay, spit out the top like 15 weapons, give us like some AI map designs, and we'll just call it a day. We're not going to talk to the fan base. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. That's what it seems like, It just seems like they didn't care about anything. And, if they don't care, why should I care? Why should I care to play this game over and over again? And to be honest, I don't. So today I want to talk about Warzone. Warzone is in such a low spot. Like, I cannot believe like just how few people are playing Warzone, talking about Warzone. Like, when I'm looking at like the YouTube analytics and when I'm looking at just YouTube in general, sometimes I'm going to the treadmill, sometimes I'm just taking a walk or something like that, and I just like to put on something while I'm watching or listening, like while I'm walking or exercising. That's what I mean. And I just like, sometimes I listen to stuff, sometimes I'm watching stuff, especially if I'm on the treadmill. I usually put on like some kind of COD gameplay, because it's the only time where I'm actually gonna sit down and actually watch gameplay, because I'm not gonna like watch gameplay if I'm like playing gameplay, right? So that's usually what ends up happening. And I'm just trying to find like people who are playing, people who are just like playing this game, because I want to see what the map is like. I want to watch like good players, and honestly, I can't even find people these days. I don't even know who to watch if I was wanting to watch Warzone. All these dudes like Swag, Diaz, Biffle, like all these dudes barely upload, and then when they do, it's like you can tell they are not enjoying the game. These dudes who made their livelihood on Warzone 1, like they loved Warzone 1, played it every day, hours and hours every day, streamed it every day. These dudes will upload like once every like 4 days now. These dudes will play the game like once a week. Like they'll do everything they can to just not play this game because it's not fun, because it's just that bad. So let's talk about why it's not fun, is in my personal opinion, okay? First off, the map design for Vondel, for the new Warzone, is way too building centric. I've said this before in like Warzone 1, that's why I didn't love Warzone 1, but it's better than this. It is just rooftop warfare, especially in Vondel. It is just rooftop warfare everywhere you go. You go down like running from building to building on the ground, you get shot for someone on the roof. You're going from like a hill, moving into the circle, you get shot from someone on the roof. It's just like you can't compete with it. You have to be running a sniper or something with like a 4x scope or something like that, and nobody wants to sit back and do that. And the fact that like everybody's on a roof means that, guess what, that's the best way to play, because you're not going to get picked off, you're not going to get killed if you're the one on the roof, right? You're the one killing. And that's probably fun for people who sit around, but I guess it's kind of the state of Modern Warfare 2. The game is made for people to sit. The game is made for you to sit around, wait for people to come by, and then just shoot them. That's what the game's made for. They took out like the slide canceling. They took out like all the fun movement in Warzone. I remember Swag tweeting about this, that dude plays Warzone like every day, 24/7. Like, yeah, he would know. It's just like, I don't know. They just basically killed any sense of like progression, any sense of like fun in the game. I don't feel a huge need to play the game. I don't feel this huge need to be like, doing my best and stuff like that. And so I don't know, man. I'm just playing other games. I'm playing Valorant. I'm playing a lot of Pokemon. Again, if you want to check out my second channel, Dyna MMO, and check it out there. I've been streaming a lot more recently too. So if you want to just like chill and hang out there, feel free to. I know not everyone's into Pokemon. I get that, but man, very, very few people are into Warzone at this point, dude. I'm looking at the Twitch numbers sometimes, the Steam charts, dude. These numbers do not lie, you know what I mean? Like, you could say whichever you want about Call of Duty not being dead or not sucking, but guess what, man? Numbers do not lie, okay? I don't know any of my casual friends who are playing Warzone. Like, not a single one. If you ask casual people, I guess, what like the name of the current Warzone map is, like any casual player, I guarantee like 80 to 90% of them will not be able to tell you what the name of the map is. Okay, nobody knows what Vondel is. What is it? Al Mazrah? Is that even the name? Like, I'm a COD YouTuber and I don't even remember like officially what the name is. You know what I mean? Like, that's how irrelevant Call of Duty Warzone is, and just Call of Duty in general. I'm really rooting for XDefiant. Not because, you know, I want COD to die or anything like that, but because COD needs competition. Call of Duty has gotten so complacent in the past couple of years that they can shell out obviously subpar as hell products and people will eat it up. People will buy bundles until they're blue in the face for it. And this is proven by, you know, the casuals on microtransactions on like the Steam charts. Remember Charlie Intel talked about like, oh, it's like day one. It's like 3 hours since season 4 dropped, and Black Cell is like the number 3 most bought thing or something like that. Like, people are eating it up. Casual players and like, I guess, you know, people like COD haters in general. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I'm actually like incredibly over Call of Duty. Like, I can't imagine even playing it with people at this point, you know. Like, at the end of the day, I used to at least want to play with people. Now I'm just playing Valorant, dude. If I have people to play with, I'm gonna play Valorant. I suck at it and it's tilting. It's definitely gets me more mad than Call of Duty has ever gotten me more mad, but guess what, at least it's something that, you know, I can at least have some aspects of fun when I do well. Like, even in Call of Duty, when I do well, I'm so bored, dude. I think this gameplay, I get like a 2 KD. I don't think I was even like paying attention to the screen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no point in doing well. It doesn't matter if you do bad. It doesn't matter if you do good, because the next game is completely going to be optimized so that you do the opposite. So it doesn't even matter. KD doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure they took KD off the score. I like, honestly, ranked play would matter, and ranked play is not even that bad, but at the same time, it's kind of the same old, and it's a little too tilting sometimes when you have some trash teammates. Like, I guess if I had like a consistent group, it'd be a little better, but yeah, man, I don't know. It's like, it's a little too trash for me. It's a little too inconsistent for me to like, you know. And I guess that's the same for Valorant. And I know Valorant, I go through phases where it's like, it's the worst game ever. It's very fun sometimes. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna stick with Valorant, of course. Like, at the end of the day, I'm still COD channel, okay? And I don't want to get that twisted. I don't want anybody to think otherwise. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm in such a bad state of gaming right now that I'm playing Pokemon of all things for like hours and hours per day, because there's just nothing else that interests me in the slightest, man. Like, sometimes I'll play Valorant with homies, but I'm not playing that game alone either, you know? Gaming is just in such a really bad state. I think XDefiant is probably the last chance of an FPS game that I can play alone. I'm hoping, you know, the next Sledgehammer game, Modern Warfare 3, is going to be like playable. I think it'll probably be playable, but at the same time, guys, like, I'm not trying to be optimistic. You know, I said in previous videos, like, I think it'll be fine. I think it will be playable, but I'm not trying to be optimistic. I'm not trying to be like, yeah, this is going to be the most fun game ever. Like, nah, man. There's people hyping it up already. I'm pretty sure Modern Warzone, dude, that dude is hyping up whatever to get clicks, whatever to get clout, whatever to get flown out by Activision, dude. Don't trust this, dude. Don't trust anybody who is hyping this up before playing it, okay? Just, it ain't worth it. If you want to hype it up after you play, like, for a week or 2 weeks, like, fine. You know what? Maybe I might not agree, but at least you played it. At least I know you're not just a freaking yes man. But man, people who are hyping it up before we even see a multiplayer trailer, bro. Nah, dude, get out of here with that BS. And honestly, you shouldn't trust it. You should not trust anybody in that realm who's like similar. That's all I got to say on the matter. So yeah, man, it's definitely a slow time on YouTube. Definitely a slow time in gaming. Forgive me for the lack of uploads, but at the same time, you can't really blame me. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great rest of the day. And I'll see you guys later. Hope you had a happy 4th of July too. And yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and peace.